I can't help you fucking move. You're in no danger. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a ride to the airport.
He'll come over with some weed during your move.
It's got to be something sitting down. You know,
Something sitting down.
I'm not gonna lift couches 2 fucking stories. I can't do that no more. You know.
Joe, you were talking earlier. You brought up like you went and like went to disco dance. Can you like talk about? We've never talked about that.
It wasn't disco anymore.
But it's not like the thing with the hand.
No. It was like fucking like radio music, like Casey.
So it wasn't like
no.
You weren't on roller
salsa
skates
dancing or anything like that.
No. I would never salsa dance in public.
No,
those days.
I just saw it. I was at this club up in Albany, and they had like salsa dance Friday night, like Latin night, and it was like a porno on the dance floor. I'm like,
crazy.
they're all. It's like they were all fucking.
Crazy.
I'm walking by. I'm like, this isn't so bad. You know, like just a regular fucking white guy's dancing. You know, you're 3 feet away from the girl, but these.
If I was white,
they were
I'd mingle into a fucking spick party every weekend. I like hang out where the fucking announcements come up. Like I go to the Spanish bakery in Jersey. If I was a white dude, I'd be getting top-notch Spanish pussy every week. If I was a white dude, you walk into those things, no hablo. The grandmother pulls you over, fixes you up, gives you a plate. Next thing you know, some chick sucking your dick, talking to you in Spanish, talking about visas and paperwork. You're already on the boat. You're already on. She gave you a dick sucking that was tremendous from a chick that had hunger.
No, it's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? One of these chicks with hunger, she wants a DACA card. She wants to be back on the dream list.
So I lived on Bergelon Avenue for a long time in Union City, New Jersey, and West New York and stuff. And I was like the gringo. I was the tall white dude. I was 6'1", walking on the street. I was like Brad Pitt.
They love it.
And then my Spanish girlfriend one day, out of the blue, she just decides to eat my ass. And I'm like, what's going on? I go, where did that come from?
How did you get to it? Was it like a blowjob into like how did?
Yeah, she was giving me a blowjob, and then she just fucking lifted my legs up.
Yeah, they do.
Like she was changing my fucking diaper. And she started eating my ass, and afterwards, I'm like, what? She goes, oh, my friend Nino, she's Spanish, too. She goes, she said, you got to eat the guy's ass. You got to eat his ass.
Spanish
and it'll treat
girls
you nice.
know how to pay the rent.
So they were right in there.
They know how to. You come home and give them the rent money. And
I told my buddy. My buddy came to town and he hooked up with a friend that said, eat ass. And he goes, shit. And I told him the next day he hooked up and he goes, shit. That's the first thing she did was eat my
Spanish
ass.
chicks would pick up your nutsack and stick that tongue.
It was amazing. And she was in there like I was like, this is fucking phenomenal.
Every time they suck your dick, there's always a ball sucking that leads to 2 licks to the muffler just to make it complete. So there's no complaints. You get a blowjob from a Spanish woman in the morning, forget about it. That's an ass eating, a ball sucking. They swat the whole fucking kit and caboodle.
That's not good in the morning. You've been sweating all night.
Who gives a fuck?
Sweats.
You think they give a fuck
about your butt? Like,
They came from one of those fucking countries where fucking Trump won't even fucking send a postcard from. And they don't give a fuck. Lee, you can't imagine how hot Spanish women are.
I can't imagine someone picking my legs up and
oh yeah.
I would freak out.
They'll do the trombone where they eat your ass and whack your nutsack from the front and swallow the goo, pick it down like a sugar cane.
I had a panic attack when I had a girlfriend spit when she was doing a blowjob. She went. I just started laughing.
I never understood that. You spit my dick, I'm spitting in your face. There's tons of moisture in your mouth.
I told her to stop.
Don't spit on my dick. That's disgusting. I've never had somebody spit on my dick.
Either have I.
That's disgusting. I don't get what the whole thing of it is. Spitting on my dick. I'll spit in your mouth. Don't spit in my dick. Let's trade some DNA. Let's get the party
What
started.
my dick didn't do anything to you yet.
You got to spit in his face like he's a racist.
Spit on me tomorrow when I don't call you.
I thought I was a prude. I mean, I am a prude, I guess, a little bit. But the whole for years, I've been thinking I messed up during that. I'm like, that's what everyone wants. But no, I started laughing and I made her stop. Like, please don't. Why did you spit on my dick?
Would you let a girl eat your ass?
I don't think so. I really.
What if you just came out of a bubble bath?
Yeah, maybe if a bubble bath.
Well, you just showered.
It's like that's definitely part of it. Like the worry about my smell.
Listen, if they're not worried about if they go for your asshole, Lee, they're not worried. If they go for your asshole and they don't put a gas mask on, obviously they took a chance before.
They know
Even
what
if
they're
it
getting
smells,
themselves into. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm like,
don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. Just always have your asshole tip top magoo, and you'll never sweat that.
I'm only like 4 or 5 years into like not being weirded out by like kissing a girl after a blowjob. Like that's like just like
what is wrong with you?
What?
With their cum in their mouth?
Not in
you
the
make
mouth.
up with them. Yeah.
No, not make out.
Yeah. So if it's your girlfriend, as soon as you shoot that pepper load in their mouth, you tell her, "Come here, let me make out," and you switch that sperm in their mouth. They go fucking bananas.
What are you talking
That's
about?
a party right there. Lee, you got to get it together. You're watching.
You got to get it together.
You're watching the wrong fucking movies. I've been telling you that shit for
I watched
years.
Clerks, and that's what they got mad about. It's called like Snowball. Oh,
Yeah, that's how you do
Well,
it.
if she swallows it all the way down, then you can make out with her. I mean, she's a good sport for doing it.
I'm
so
eating
at least you
hummus
can do.
in front of you every day from now. How could you say no to hummus or fuck whatever green beans? But you'll I'm not gonna swirl it around.
So if your girl swallows it all,
Yeah, that's
you
different.
won't make out with her a minute later.
No, that's different. Like get the
So
lips
when do you feel weirded out about
when
it?
there's still cum in her mouth. Like,
Well, what is she doing? What is she gargling with it?
No, I don't know. It's never come up before, but apparently Joey just goes right down there.
That's a lie, Lee. I don't go
Jesus
down there. I'm
Christ.
just saying to you. But you're young and you could still do that shit.
I almost had a panic attack. We shared bongs and
You're young. You could still do that type of creepy shit. I'm an old man. Nobody wants to swap fucking sperm.
Joey's been at parties where there's been 2 pounds of coke on the table, so some shit like that's going to go down. Strippers 5, 6 in the morning, up all night, so stuff like that's going to go down. You
I've
just
never
go,
been to
"All
one of
right,
those
fuck it."
parties.
It's fucking crazy. That cocaine disgust world is another fucking. It's all that shit. Just fucking freaks me out.
I always
to the-
avoided it, man. I was in a lot of parties, a lot of hot chicks, a lot of strippers. They had the coke out, and I just always avoided it. I'd get called a pussy. I'm not gonna hook up with you, you fucking baby. Why not? All
the
of
girls
shit.
were telling you that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They give you shit because they want you to do it too.
Tell them put a coke rock in your mouth and suck my dick. You get the full effect, and I get a skin fucking rash. Who cares? I get some Colombian skin rash from the jungles of fucking Panama or something.
Because I always knew my friends couldn't get a hard on when they were doing coke. So I got 2 hot strippers here. I'm not going to risk that.
Well, there's 2 thoughts of that. Like if Leon Suarez is licking. Leon Suarez is a guy in fucking Germany, a Spanish dude that gambles, and he's a dirty animal. He's always on Twitter.
He's living the life.
He knows you do 3 bumps of coke, but you get them coked out where they'll suck your dick for 2 hours. So you really don't give a fuck if that dick gets hard. You just take the dick sucking and tell them it is, and eat their ass and eat their pussy and spank them. The whole time, nothing happens. The next day, they got a swollen jaw. They just walk around like, you broke my jaw last night. I sucked your dick for 2 hours and nothing happened. You weren't complaining while you were doing it and snorting that fucking coke, were you?
But what happens if you get 2 girls naked and they both want to fuck and they want a threesome and then you can't get a hard
What are
on?
you going to do? You got to wait. You got to pace the room and fucking you got to put like one of those army stilts. Like when you get it hard, you got to tie it up the bottom, let the blood go to the top. I don't fucking know. I mean... I've had many of embarrassing nights with that shit. But some way we made it work. Because girls like to talk. That's why you always...
Well, that was another thing. Like, if I wasn't doing coke...
Right, they want
and
to
they
talk.
were,
They're
and they
driving
were
you
fucking
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. They drive
insane.
people. It's like we don't drink alcohol. So when somebody's drunk, my last fucking neck is standing on my...
I remember telling this girl I used to date, she's like, you were being mean last night. I go, look, you guys were fucking saying the same thing over and over again. I go, next time I'm going to record you guys when you're on coke talking, and we're going to listen to it in the morning, and you tell me who was fucking right and who was wrong.
It's a horror show.
It's brutal. You almost want to do it just so you could fit in, because you can't take it sober. Or even just a few beers
You'll
in
sit
you.
there. You don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
I would go in the other room. I play hard to get. I go in the other room. I go, hey, I'm going to go watch Sports Center. Like, no, hang out with us. I go, look, you guys just do your thing, talk or whatever. I go, just be hanging. I'm just going to go. So then they feel like, oh, he needs attention. So they'd hang for like 10 minutes. They'd get jealous that I was kind of like blowing them off. And then they would come in the room and I'd fucking bolt. It was great.
What a weird fucking lifestyle.
But that's what you had to
And I
do.
lived it for
You had to,
30
you
years,
had to trick them.
Yeah, you do have to trick people.
But I didn't want to do coke. I never did it before. I saw my friends on it. We'd all, we'd go to the bar every Friday and Saturday night, go try to pick up girls, and we'd start drinking at like 6 o'clock as soon as we get off of work. Drink till about 10:30. We're only getting in it too early. You're never going to pull one out that early. You're not pulling one out at 9:30 in a fucking dance club. There's no fucking way. They just got there. They need some drinks in them. So we get there around 10:30, 11. It closed at 1:30. So they got a nice buzz on. You have to buy them drinks. Then we get one guy would pay, and we get a black stamp. And then we could walk in. Oh, I forgot something in my car. And I go back out while the stamp is still wet and press it on like 9 other guys' hands. So we'd all get in with one price.
What the fuck are you giggling about? Nobody.
Why did you like him? What did
He did an error.
I knew a second ago, but now keep going from where you told it, because then
You know that little forehead you got?